As the House gears up to pass its version of tax reform, some question whether the two chambers will be able to clear up any differences and reach consensus before Christmas. Senator Tom Tillis says yes.
About 60–70% of the base policy, I think we've already got common ground. And I also think that some of the things that weren't in the House bill, now that we've had time to hear from the business community, do more economic modeling, there's even some of the changes that we'll make will be well received. So that level of commonality is even higher than when it first came to the Senate.
Unlike the House plan, the Senate bill calls for a one-year delay in phasing and cutting the tax rate on businesses. The reason? They want to make that lower rate permanent under Senate rules. Tillis says he knows from experience how much cutting the corporate tax rate can help the economy.
I've done it before and it works. In North Carolina, we focused on reducing the corporate tax rate. We went from one of the slowest growing state economies to now one of the fastest growing state economies.
The Senate plan also takes a step toward weakening Obamacare by repealing the individual mandate that forces people to buy insurance or pay a penalty, a move supported by conservatives in both chambers. And on the House side, Majority Leader Kevin McCarthy tells CBN News the tax reform bill is pro-growth and looks out for both churches and families.
It lets you put away for a future for your unborn child, which has never been done before in a tax code. And also it protects us, the churches. So many times we had government telling us what we can say inside our churches. A lot of people know about the Johnson Amendment. This one takes care of that.
The Johnson Amendment forbids nonprofit organizations, including churches and ministries, from supporting or opposing political candidates. Republican Senator James Lankford feels confident the final bill in both chambers will include a repeal of the Johnson Amendment.
We feel very good about protecting the free speech rights of every American, regardless of their faith, for-profit, nonprofit status, whatever it may be. We feel like this is going to be the opportunity to be able to repair this.
But the massive tax overhaul could be in trouble, with Republican Senator Ron Johnson announcing he won't support it. GOP senators can only afford 2 no votes, or the bill won't pass, but they remain optimistic. Republican leaders feel confident they will reach a compromise on the details and have a bill on the president's desk by the end of this year. Reporting from Capitol Hill, Abigail Robertson, CBN News.